Okay, round 2 here. My opponent's being super nice and saying good luck. I said the same, and I'm playing first. We gotta keep 2-drop, 3-drop removal spell. I'm keeping. Oh, opponent molds to 6. Happy for me, sad for opponent, but my opponent did keep hand. Okay. Took him to blade every game. Ooh, nice land. These are my favorite. I play with these in real life when I see the super sweet art Zendikar lands, full art. Ooh, too awesome. Can't imagine using a Celestial... Oh, Fiery Impulse. You don't say. I was gonna say, I can't imagine a Celestial Flare to kill a 2-drop, but if it is powerful... Well, that's just Evolutionary Leap. That's all that is. I'm gonna stick with the whole more power is better feeling. I like having Celestial Flare and Disperse, both castable. Could be relevant. For now, yeah, I will play both in case something silly happens. Or rather, I will play a land in case something silly happens. So we can't just get an attack in for 3 and get Renowned on. And then maybe just keep some tempo up with Disperse and Celestial Flare next turn. Alright, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. Well, 3-drop, 3-drop. Anything big and scary? My opponent did mold a 6, so there might be a slow line of creatures here. I'll play this. This could be just a situation where my opponent doesn't have a whole lot and it punishes, you know, a mulligan or a slow creature curve or something. I mean, imagine that the impulse wasn't in hand. I'm not saying it was incorrect for my opponent to keep. No idea. Just saying, this is like why the format is considered fast. I hear everything that I've seen and heard about just solid creatures with Renown. They can just get insane without any backup, so... Attack for 5. Ouch. Alright, and then we'll play our Anointer. Anything in these colors that I'm worried about for like a Wrath? You have Dispersed to, I guess, save a little bit of the world, but not a whole lot. Yeah, we're probably just gonna... Not probably, I mean, I know I'm going to Disperse that. Takes my opponent's turn. I get a Bastion for 7. Void Mage would be an awesome draw here. Just keep the beats coming. Evolving Wilds. Which, again, in the interest of F16, I'll just do now. The computer's thinking very hard. I don't like when that happens. Alright, Evolutionary Leap gives my opponent some value. I could just attack for 3, it's a 2-turn clock anyway. Because if I do a Celestial Flare after blocks, yeah, my opponent just blocks here, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just attack in the air. Oh my gosh, I'm remembering to use my dude. I learned. Now we got a bunch of lethal dudes, so this game should be nice, barring a super powerful rare. It's not the case. There's that Chandra's whatever that would deal 4 to all creatures plus individuals. I forget what it's called, but there's a rare that would have wiped the board. I'm not going to play around until I see it, but it's the only thing that would get my opponent out of that spot that I'm aware of. Again, I feel pretty comfortable with like knowing all the cards in the set, having watched so many videos. I've watched like the Pro Tour coverage, all that fun stuff. I just don't have a lot of play experience, which is still really key. but of course, don't really know what my opponent's doing. My opponent Mold has some good removal, but maybe Flyers are good in green against green-red, or Jailer or something. I don't know. Is there anything I want to cut? Or anything that would be bad against my opponent? This will be good, this will be good. Good, 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 good. Mighty Leap? Actually, yeah. I just like the quality of my spells so much. It's always just the server. Like, do I really care about that? Or would I rather have a Crow and Jailer? But that'll be if we go to game 3, and if I'm on the play, then maybe. Or if I had a second Amperin Tactician, but I only have one. It's not like it's that good, and it's just a 1/1. Yeah. My sideboard sucks. But all the cards in my deck is really good. Hey, creatures. We'll keep you. Cast all spells in deck. That's always nice. Drawing a 3-drops. Nice. We got a 2, a 3, and then a 4. So, awesome. I'm going to start with the Lieutenant because of first strike. No red mana at the moment, though ramping up mana can be a little worrisome. Oh, here's red mana. Impulse? No, not an impulse. What you doing? An Elvish Visionary. Oh, good, I get to attack. That's nice. Well, there could be a combat trick, but still, 1-for-1. Not too particularly worried. And spoke too soon? Question mark? No, not even close. Great. Nice. So my opponent could be in shape for a fair game here if there's a powerful play going right now. Certainly being able to have Illusion's Leap and sacrificing searching for stuff is fine, but I'm going to have a lot of pressure coming on the board next turn. This guy makes this guy like really hard to block. I guess it could be like a double block, but that's not a big deal. My opponent can't really get value by sacking, so yeah. Even then, the question is, will I want to use a Celestial Flare if my opponent double blocks? I can't imagine I do. Really can't imagine that. I'd rather just get the 2 token free blades out. No impulse is good for me. It's the one thing that really helps my opponent slow down, and I can kind of peter out if I don't have a whole lot going on. The chumps and sacks. Chumps and sacks. Titanic Growth. Well, if I can play the Celestial Flare, forcing my opponent to pay 1 to still do it. Yeah, I'm still okay with that. Because it keeps my guy alive. And it's still kind of like a 2-for-1. These 2 cards trade. This goes away. My opponent gets to get another card, which is helpful, but I think this ability is pretty relevant. It sucks that it takes my entire turn up, which is really the consideration I had about not casting it, but I think this is a strong enough card that I want it. The opponent should be paying 1, sacrificing a creature. We'll see what that's going to be. Whew! I'm going to lose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, where was it? I still wanted to see it. I thought you were allowed to keep seeing that. I guess not. It costs 5 though, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but I mean, my opponent's got to have a land coming down. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. I can't beat that card. Well, Claustrophobia. Never mind. Woohoo! Forgot about a card. I need to draw Claustrophobia pronto. Disperse might give me enough tempo, but I doubt it. Can I erase the 6/6er? Claustrophobia, go! Starting Mist. It's not great. I could attack with all, just keep pressure applied, use the Enshrouding Mist. to try to get more damage through. My opponent blocks and is silly, then I get to kill this, but more than likely I'd end up just protecting my guy here, only doing 4. But I get 4 damage in. Seems better just to bust a move on my free blades. Really tempting to try to offer it up, but my opponent's gonna go for the block here, over here, for sure. Feel the top of a creature library, you may put a creature from among them in your hand. Put the rest, but my opponent doesn't have spell mystery, so. What did you reveal? Oh my gosh. What did you put? Gather, come on. Cast Gather back, reveals blah 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 with Gather back, puts Gaia's Revenge. One, two, three, four, five, 6. In one more turn, Gaia's Revenge comes down. Alright. Home Slice has some powerful big drops. I need to be aggressive. Opponent does nothing. Got it. Knightly Valor. 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets through. I like that. Opponent can eat something, but then a lot of things are powerful. I can't even save it after 1, 2. Alright, we're doing it. The idea being this is a huge tempo swing, and it's probably going to kill the Outland Colossus. Or we just get a bunch of damage through, one way or another. These guys could all just trade off. In many ways, it's just fine, since I need to put my opponent down on a lot of life. Oh, my opponent does have Leaf. There's the +3/+3 spell. Shoot, it's +1/+1 for every creature you control. Forgot about that. Still going for it, and my opponent can still sacrifice, but I think I need to try to close this game out before Gaia's Revenge comes down, and I just take too much damage. I think I need to do this. Could be wrong. I could just be playing the gamble right now, but we'll see. You want to do a 2-for-1 there? That's fine. I do want you dead, because that keeps Gaia's Revenge off. Yeah, that's good. And then I'll go with Yusa. I could have protected this guy, but I actually want, of course, the Outland Colossus dead, so that's important. And if my opponent wants to do a sacrifice, then my guy stays alive, so instead, no. Okay, that worked out, because my opponent didn't have the +3/+3. +3/+3 wouldn't have killed me, but it definitely would have made a lot of things worse. And now Gaia's Revenge is off. Alright, we are on to the final.